Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most heartbreaking pop songs.
My heart can't possibly break when it wasn't even whole to start with.
For this list, we'll be looking at the saddest, most poignant and most emotional tracks that the genre has to offer. Which of these songs always gets you in your feelings? Let us know in the comments.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
Hope you had your fun, mister, and now she's stuck with you. Pack your bags, you can stay about my lane. Oh, Mr. Mind Games.
Number 10. Liability, Lorde. This song from Lorde's second studio album, Melodrama, never fails to grip us.
Baby really hurt me, crying in the taxi. He don't wanna know me, says he made the big mistake of dancing in my storm.
Per the singer's own admission, Liability is about how she thought she was too much. It's safe to say that most of us have been there at one point or another.
They say you're a little much for me. You're a liability. You're a little much for me.
And the track, which she co-wrote with Jack Antonoff, really encapsulates that harrowing sensation. Lorde sings about being nothing more than a toy for others and a feeling that nobody will be able to love all of her.
The truth is, I am a toy that people enjoy till all of the tricks don't work anymore. And then they are bored of me.
Her powerful delivery drives the number's heart-wrenching message home, with the piano tones making the whole thing all the more poignant. We hope Lorde never stops taking up space, because she's anything but a liability.
You're all gonna watch me disappear into the sun.
Number 9. Someone Like You, Adele. Breakups are never easy, but Someone Like You is the perfect song for when you need to let yourself feel the pain that comes after one.
I heard that you settled down.
Inspired by heartbreak in her own life, Adele vividly bears her soul, addressing what it's like when the one you love has moved on. It's an affecting look at the fear and hurt that follow, but there's no anger.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
Instead, you can sense the sadness in her voice, which is complemented perfectly by the simple yet robust melody. And the singer is constantly finding new ways to touch our hearts.
Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Just look at My Little Love, the moving song from her 30 album.
I'm so far gone, and you're the only one who can save me.
Adele never stops bringing the emotion, and it always hurts in the best way. Number 8. Unbreak My Heart, Toni Braxton. This ballad tells the tragic tale of a woman who's had her heart shattered.
Don't leave me in all this pain. Don't leave me out in the rain.
She's suffering and wants things to go back to the way they were before her world was turned upside down. The song could be describing a difficult split between two people, but it could also be about the grief one feels after a significant other's passing.
Uncry these tears, I've cried so many nights.
Indeed, we see the latter scenario play out in the music video, adding a layer of sadness to every lyric. Braxton's delivery is so impassioned that we experience the agony behind every word on a deeper level than we thought possible.
Unbreak my heart, sweet darling. Without you, I just can't go.
It's an unbelievably touching number, and we don't think we'll ever be able to uncry the tears that it makes us shed. Number 7. Because of You, Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson was just 16 years old when she first penned this grim song.
I will not make the same mistakes that you did.
It's thought to allude to her difficult home life as a child, as her parents split up and her father left. The evocative lyrics chronicle the lasting effects of such experiences, describing a lack of trust and fear of taking risks.
Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk.
They also powerfully address a desire to do things differently. Clarkson's strong vocals blend flawlessly with David Hodges and Ben Moody's rousing production, resulting in a song that'll have you sobbing as you belt along. The singer later tackled similar themes with the emotional but optimistic Piece by Piece.
Piece by piece, he restored my faith that a man can be kind and a father could stay.
We recommend playing both songs back to back if you really want to feel your feelings.
Because of you.
Number 6. Hurt, Christina Aguilera. Grief and regret are two incredibly loaded topics to tackle, even individually.
Seems like it was yesterday when I saw your face.
Christina Aguilera's Hurt does the unthinkable and blends both of them together. The number sees Aguilera singing from the perspective of a grieving woman.
I would hold you in my arms, I would take the pain away.
The lyrics paint a gloomy picture as she apologises to her late loved one for how things unfolded and explains how much she misses them. That heavy message, combined with the singer's commending yet solemn vocal and the breathtaking instrumentals, make for an extra gut-wrenching listen.
And I've hurt myself by hurting you.
Co-writer Linda Perry drew from her own experience losing her father to help create this song, and the emotion is immediately discernible. It feels personal because it is, and that's precisely why it's so impactful.
And I've hurt myself.
Number 5. Every Time, Britney Spears. Britney Spears has treated us to a slew of iconic songs, and Every Time is one of the most noteworthy in her discography.
Notice me, take my hand.
The track doesn't rely on over-the-top gimmicks to grab listeners' attention. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
Every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings. I feel so small.
It resonates because it strips everything back, allowing Spears' vulnerability and voice to shine through. In doing so, the spotlight remains fixed on the story of a remorseful young woman whose heart has been irreparably broken.
What have I done? You seem to move uneasy.
As if that wasn't profound enough on its own, the music video takes things up a notch with its morbid but ultimately hopeful imagery.
Every time I see you in my dreams, I see your face, you're haunting me.
It goes without saying, but every time we try to play this song without losing our composure, we fail. Number 4. Praying, Kesha. Kesha showed everyone how talented she is with this striking ballad.
Well, you almost had me fooled. Told me that I was nothing without you.
There's a triumph in the song as she sings about her newfound strength, but it's also evident that she had to face an unimaginable amount of pain, and you can't help but feel devastated.
Well, you were wrong, and now the best is yet to come.
Widely believed to be aimed at Dr. Luke, whom Kesha had sued for assaulting and severe mistreatment, the track is both heartbreaking and empowering.
I hope you're somewhere praying.
It's a declaration of freedom, an acknowledgement of suffering, and contains the hope that even the worst people can change. Kesha's sincere performance is absolutely stunning, and her ability to speak the truth is awe-inspiring. Praying won't leave anyone indifferent, and we'll never stop playing it.
I hope you find your peace, falling on your knees, praying.
Number 3. Before You Go, Lewis Capaldi. Lewis Capaldi released Before You Go in 2019, blowing us all away with his sheer artistry.
I feel by the wayside, like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself.
The song is a profound exploration of what happens after someone you love takes their own life. There are no words to address such a tragedy, but he somehow finds them.
When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water
Accompanied by smooth guitar sounds, the artist goes through a range of complex emotions, wondering if he could have somehow altered the course of events. And the way his raspy voice soars during the chorus is nothing short of bone-chilling.
Was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting?
Through his mournful track, Capaldi sheds a light on a topic that's often considered taboo, and in an honest, nuanced and thoughtful way. Needless to say, it's a heavy and potent number, but one that's definitely worth hearing.
So, before you go.
Number 2. Anyone, Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato has never shied away from discussing their mental health.
I tried to talk to my piano. I tried to talk to my guitar.
Anyone is no exception, providing an intimate glimpse into their state of mind prior to their near-fatal 2018 overdose. Lyrically, the song addresses feelings of hopelessness and sorrow.
I feel stupid when I pray, so why am I praying anyway? If nobody's listening.
There's an ache and an agony that runs through the haunting melody and emotive vocals, describing what it's like when you're tired of screaming into the void.
Lord, is there anyone? I need someone.
The blunt ballad is sure to give any listener goosebumps. Lovato even restarted their performance of the song at the 2020 Grammys after getting emotional.
I tried to talk to my piano.
We'd be lying if we said we weren't choking up too. There's no doubt anyone has helped many people feel seen, and it'll forever remain one of the singer's most chilling releases.
Anyone, please send me anyone. Lord, is there anyone? I need someone.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Sandcastles, Beyoncé. Queen Bee doesn't hold back while exploring pain and forgiveness.
Whenever we promise don't work out that way.
Falling, Harry Styles. This breakup ballad powerfully looks inward.
What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about?
I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston. A touchingly bittersweet goodbye. Stay, Rihanna featuring Mickey Echo. It's not always easy to leave a relationship.
Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving.
Incomplete, Backstreet Boys. What is there to do when you feel like a part of you is missing?
But without you, all I'm going to be is incomplete.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Ronan, Taylor's version, Taylor Swift. Ronan was an amazing little boy who unfortunately died from cancer shortly before his 4th birthday.
I remember your bare feet down the hallway. I remember your little laugh.
Taylor Swift discovered his story through his mum Maya Thompson's blog, which ultimately led to this heartbreaking song. Originally released in 2012 and re-recorded nearly a decade later for Swift's Red, Taylor's version album, Ronan is as poignant today as ever.
Come on, baby, with me, we're gonna fly away from here.
The lyrics capture the grief that comes with losing a child in a soul-stirring way and beautifully honour Ronan and his mother. There's remembrance, pain, and above all, an infinite amount of love.
What if the miracle was even getting one moment with you?
The song's raw emotion is so palpable that it's impossible to get through it without breaking down and bawling. You're definitely going to want to grab a tissue box before listening to this one.
I remember your bare feet down the hallway. I love you to the moon and back.
Do you agree with with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.
If you got time, let me know. Out of all the things you did, you can try to run game on me. If you ain't